So I wanted to add a postscript on what I was saying about Parshas Parah, about how the Tzedukim wanted to be strict and didn't allow the Kohen surface of Parah, that the priest who was burning the ashes of the red heifer, to do so until he had Harav Shemesh, until the sun came down. So he was in a kind of a limbo state until the sun went down, and the rabbi said just the opposite. He has to be in the limbo state in order to show that the Tzedukim are wrong, even though he doesn't really have to, but they did so just for that purpose of showing that the Tzedukim are wrong. There are other examples of that I can think of in Jewish practice even today. One is that the Tzedukim said they understood Lo Sevaro Eish B'chol Mosh V'Seichem, and says you should not burn any fires in any of your dwelling place on the Sabbath day. So they were lenient in other things, but in this they were strict. Not only they didn't burn any fires, they didn't allow fires previously burning to stay lit. So for that reason, we have several practices just to the opposite. We light candles before Shabbos to demonstrate, so we don't sit in the dark, and to demonstrate our emunah, that we are allowed to have that fire. We can say bracha on it, even though that's not mentioned in Chazal. It only came about in the time of the Gaonim that it's mentioned, although perhaps it was earlier and it just is not mentioned in Chazal. Another example is eating hot foods on Shabbos. We eat the cholent or cham, or we eat it exactly because someone who doesn't eat this on Shabbos, they could be worse, they're a heretic. And so we eat this on Shabbos to demonstrate that we're not heretics. We believe that the Torah, the oral Torah, is also binding, that we are allowed to have fire in the house as long as we're not burning the fire. And so that's that's another example. So, in a way, when you eat the cholent on Shabbos, especially, not everyone has beef in their cholent. Some people have chicken or turkey or just parva cholent, whatever. But if you have beef, I guess you can remember the paraduma. Also, the same Indian of the that's with the paraduma, with the cholent. Other examples. So, and we see that the sages and the Hasidic masters and Kabbalists placed great emphasis on these types of practices because they're demonstrating our devotion to the sages. And I remember someone once said, I think I was a New Square for Shabbos when I was a bacher, and the father of the house there, he said he wanted to make sure that everybody in his house, every child, had at least one spoonful of cholent, because when you're eating cholent, it's like you're eating your emunah, you're demonstrating your emunah by eating the cholent, by eating the hot food on Shabbos. So there's a lot to go on there that you have to have in mind when you're taking care of with Shabbos and all kinds of things. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and be strong in your emunah. And we have these wonderful mitzvos and minhagim that are there to help us to be successful in our emunah. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. God bless. Be well.